All right, this video is responding to one of our very good follower about my last post concerning ladies being overly dependent on men. Yes, I really mean that, but I responded to you in your comments. But I think there is a life story I want to share, and I wouldn't be able to type everything. Also, I want to do it as a video so that people too can learn one or two from it. So her question is, what do we do if our husband said, don't work? So as a woman, what should you do if your husband said, don't work, just be a full housewife? So, it happens, right? It happens. Yeah. When I was in Nigeria, I told my wife, no, I didn't say she shouldn't work. Let me set that straight. I didn't say she shouldn't work. But the kind of job I am doing then, it's what she wanted to be doing. She wanted to go to banking. So I told her, I said, you can't do banking because I know the stress I face there. I know the embarrassment. I know the risks that are, in what I do. So if you are working in the bank before, you know what I'm saying. So I need somebody to console me or somebody to cheer me up when I come home in a sad mood because of work hazard. I need somebody to pat me at the back when I make mistake at work. I can't be blaming myself. And at that point, when I need somebody to tell me that, guy, you need to let go, this thing happens, you wouldn't be able to tell yourself that. I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens to me a lot. Sometimes I make some mistakes and I feel like, look, I need to look for a place whereby they are flogging somebody and they are paying. So when I get there, I will ask them, how much is it if I want you to flog me? If I want you to give me 50 strokes of cane, they'll tell me, oh, 50 stroke of cane is maybe 50,000. Say, how about 55? Say 55 is maybe 60,000. I want to go for that higher one. I want to pay so that I can be punished, because sometimes we make foolish mistakes, right? So at that time you make silly mistakes, you need somebody to cheer you up, tell you it happens, move on, and all of that. So I wouldn't want her to have her own sad moment when I am in my own sad moment because of job. That is how sensitive bank work is. So that is why I said she wouldn't work in the bank then, and she didn't. So all through our stay in Nigeria, she didn't do much. So it happens. I'm just giving my own self as a very good example. But then the response I want to give you is a life story of one of my colleagues that is here. I'm not going to mention name because she watched this video. I'm dead. Oh my God, yeah, because I need to pay for copyright. This is a story, right? So she has not said it anywhere, but it touches me. Very emotional story when I heard it, and she's a very good person to me. Shout out to you if you're hearing. I'll try my best not to make you I would you won't know it's you I'm talking to. Yeah. So now the question: what do you do if your husband said, don't work, just be a full housewife? It happens, just like I said, my own story, it happens. But as a woman, you need a lot of sense. You need a lot of wisdom from God to be able to organize your home in a peaceful manner. Yes, in a peaceful manner. You need a lot of wisdom, a lot, right? So My the true life story I want to share. So please let's pay attention to this. Very important, and it happens. No, it's a true life story. Um, the man works in a very prominent company in Nigeria. I'm talking way back 20 years. So they've gone to, both him and his wife, gone to several countries, name it, the US, the Canada, Australia, the UK, several prominent countries on vacation. They go to vacation almost 3 times a year. That's how much they are wealthy. So you can see the man has the right to take, but the wife is working actually back then in Nigeria, has a very prominent job she's doing as well. I wouldn't divulge what she does, but she's gainfully employed. Yeah. Suddenly the man said, you know what? I don't want to work again. Imagine somebody saying, I don't want to work again because he has so much in his account. He said he doesn't work again. He wants to permanently relocate to the UK. Of course, that's a good idea. I'm talking about 20 years ago or thereabout. So it was a very welcome idea. They both supported it, started preparing for it. They applied for their visa. The visa came out with a very nasty condition. They cannot work. The man said, wow, well, this is what I want. I don't want to work again. I want to go there and rest. I mean, for the whole of your life, you don't want to work as a man. What has come over you? I don't get. Well, the story continues. He doesn't want to work. The wife was constantly kicking back on those clauses. She was not comfortable. She said, there's no way we would get there, we wouldn't work. But because maybe the man has millions in his account and he feels that should take them for as long as they want. So he insisted he doesn't want to work. He insisted the clauses in the visa is fine by him. They accepted the terms and conditions. They moved to the UK. But the woman didn't, support that. She was sensible enough to predict what will happen in the future. And because of that, she started questioning and making moves so that that clause could be reversed. But the husband was not supportive. The husband is okay. So now, as a sensible woman, if she was not, with her senses, when the husband is not giving the support she should get, she should, naturally be tired and stop worrying about it. There's money. After all, it's the man that said, we don't want to work again. He would know how to provide, right? A normal human being would have reasoned that way. But she insisted because she knew something is in the front that nobody can see. And eventually, I think after about maybe 4 or 5 years of no job here, even within those 5 years, she's been doing jobs. She's been working, doing one or two that does not require, paper to work. She's been, bringing in some few things. When she was doing that, the husband keep raining all sort of abuses on her, like, look at what you are doing. You are this back in Nigeria. They are this back in Nigeria. Look at what you are doing. Look at what you have reduced yourself to. This, blah, this, that. But the woman didn't pay attention to all of that. She kept pushing. And I think after 5 years, she was able to, take herself out of that visa. She got herself another visa that she could work, and she started working, and the husband would not still let her. She kept, telling, look at the kind of job you do, blah, blah, blah. Now, where am I going? Today, all the money the man is looking at, all the savings gone. Of course, it will be gone, because life here is, you cannot be bringing naira to spend here. It's crazy, the exchange rate. And when they first came, they were living the best life. Their child is in the best private school, paying thousands of pounds as school fees. Their house rent is something that you can't imagine. As at then, they were living cool life. But when the money finishes, they have to adjust. The man was now humble because no money. Even now, the wife, the job that the man has once condemned is what is, feeding them here now. Now, if that woman is not sensible, if she relies on the man, like, oh, okay, he said we are not going to work, let everybody just be chilling, they will be on their way back to Nigeria as we speak, empty. Or maybe they would have gone back to Nigeria very long ago, empty-handed, right? So what am I saying? As a woman, you need your senses. You need a lot of senses. You need a lot of wisdom. And I was jokingly saying at work yesterday to one of my other colleague as well. She's a lady. All due respect to ladies, you guys are trying. You guys are amazing. I give it to you. My wife, I respect you. I respect every lady out there. You guys are trying. We value you. I'm not among those men that doesn't value ladies. We value you. We know what you're doing. We were jokingly saying, me and my colleagues at work said, oh, men, you don't look at minor things. Your eyes are always up. And we don't pay attention to things that are common things. We are just up. I laughed. I said, yes, that's how we are built. We keep our head, mind, everything focused on something big, something huge. The house rent, the car, the school fees, bills. That's where our mind is. But ladies, in the other hand, they are busy. I tell you, they are busy. Just that they are doing the minor things. Children never bath, not them. Won't chop, they won't cook, not them. Small things. House no dey tidy up, not them. Those small things. But at the end of the day, the funny thing is by the time you put those small things together, right? By the time you add them up, it will now be bigger than the big things that we, the men, are even carrying. Is that not funny? So, ladies, we respect you, honestly. And some of you still go extra mile to bring little change to support your husband. You guys are trying, but you still need wisdom. Those of you that, who I'm talking about, if this is my word, if the thing they taught you, if you are guilty of it, you need to change, to use wisdom. Because when the house good, now your credit. House bad, now your credit. Because there is this adage in our country that says the good child is for his daddy and the bad child is for his mommy. So you should know what we are saying, and you should, be sensible. Thank you very much. And thanks for always commenting, always sharing, and always, liking our posts. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, and peace out.